Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the AFC champion, Pittsburgh Steelers, and the champions of the NFC, the New York Giants. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. He keeps rolling. Aaron Rodgers leading the Steelers out. Hard to believe Greg is here 22, his second in Pittsburgh, and teaming up again with his former head coach, Mike McCarthy.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They're going to want to see more of that the rest of the way. 15 yards to begin this one. Now Dowdle, a gain of 4 as he's taken down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. On the ground, it's Dowdle. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Third down, 3 to go. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
Jackson Dart brings that Giants offense out. Drafted out of Ole Miss in the 25 slot a year ago. Gave Giant fans hope. Showed some energy with this team last year.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
On second down, Dart. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Giants, first down.
Slayton is the man in motion.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scannaboo. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Dart going to throw here on second down. This one grabbed by Austin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
The 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He'll get this out wide. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Second.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. On the move left. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
At the Steelers' 2-yard line.
Scannaboo, and this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what the defensive line goes.
And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7, Steelers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Steelers take over 1st and
The Steelers. We're now for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll work this out to the 23. It was the rookie out of Ohio State in on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll take a shot down the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of this. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Slayton is the man in motion. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll go. It's Scatterboo. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Javon Howard.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll run with Scatterboo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's complete. One of the Steelers has it. And he'll be taken down, gets it beyond the 15-yard line.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Dart. The throw on the run is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. The pressure is going to cave in on him. He will go down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Giants once again, and that is their offensive coordinator. His guys are out front as they work on trying to find some way to extend this lead. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8 from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Giants move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Steelers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And this has been a dreadful offensive performance. Quarterback picked off 4 times so far. And this may be one just to erase from the memory. You don't need to watch the film of this one. It's a hard show. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Second and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Rodgers now. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's hard.
Rodgers pass.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
A gain of 50 yards. First down, Steelers.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he will score! Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jackson Dart and this Giants offense ready to get back to work. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Trying to tiptoe around the defenders there. He'll wind up with a gain of 5.
A gain of 5
from the 31. Here's second down and 5. Once again, it's Scatterboot. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
39-yard line.
Slayton is the man in motion. Dart gonna fake it to Scatterboot and look to throw. He'll get this out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And he won't get away. Good overhead tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Third down and 6.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this. Probably see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Right back to Scatterboot on first down. Oh, a loose football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
After review of the play,
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. To the air on second down. Dart. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. He separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 13.
Here's Scadaboo. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Slayton is the man in motion. To throw is Dart. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Giants 24, Steelers 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And will mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Paulson Adebo.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
34-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On second down, Dart throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. On third down, here's Scadaboo. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
It's fourth down.
And the Giants have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And Greg, I think
Football League.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. He keeps rolling. Aaron Rodgers leading the Steelers out. Hard to believe Greg is here. 22, his second in Pittsburgh, and teaming up again with his former head coach, Mike McCarthy. First carry now for Rico Dowdle.
You ask any player that's played in the Super Bowl, Mike, and they'll tell you the hardest part is everything up until kickoff. The best part is once that ball is kicked off, it finally feels normal again, and that's what these players are going through. They've been waiting for this moment. It feels like it's taken forever, but here we go. Who's going to go out and put together the best game at the right moment and come away Super Bowl champs?
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup
From
of 6.
29. Here's second and 4. They'll run with Dowdle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Come to the line for third down and 5. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And he pulled it left. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
You want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, what will the second quarter have in store? And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Waitman now on to punt. Kick is away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Steelers offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Here's Rodgers. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. On 4th down, the Steelers turn to Cameron Johnston to punt. Back deep for the Niners, Jacob Cowling. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had to punt on their opening drive. No damage done as of yet. Still scoreless here, and they'll pick it up 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Whoa. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Kittle is the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he is out of bounds. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Let's see what they do on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
49er 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 28-yard line.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Throwing again is Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. And the Niners are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
49er 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Purdy going to put it up again. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. pass falls incomplete.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. Again in the air for Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. This throw right side pulled in by Pittman. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Rodgers to throw. Taking a shot downfield. This one popped in the air and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
To kick off for Pittsburgh. 2
quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Peyton Wilson, that time, in on the stop.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They send Evans in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The 49ers down to punt this one. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. So the Steelers back on the field. Rico Dowdle and company with their next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage. And, oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
I love blitzing defensive backs. So when they blitz the corner, Mike, they call it a cat pressure. He's the corner cat. Man, it's so hard for the offense to get it, beat on him. Who's accounting for him? And in this case,
that is over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He takes off. And that's going to make third down much more manageable. Good yardage there on the scramble.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Third and short. Purdy. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
On for the Niners field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, it's just the third quarter. But anytime you can build a little cushion, I think you'll take. In a spot like this, which makes it a two-possession game.
So Piñeiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Finding room at the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
He's brought down.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First down, Steelers.
To the air, Howard. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Green on the coverage.
Now, Howard. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down is Howard. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
They're going on fourth down. Howard. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this. On second down, Purdy. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. How about the play there? Big yardage to get the fourth quarter started.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That one caught the rookie, Jeremy Bernard. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. He's hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On second down, it's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
1st down.
They'll drop to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On second down, Howard. That is incomplete.
Howard's pass
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, nice job defensively. Rally the football and stop him as that scramble is going to leave him 3 yards short of the first down.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. He'll throw for it with Howard. He pulls it in around the 5. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be yanked down awkwardly there. Here comes the flag, almost certain to be a face match.
Defense.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. Purdy using the pop pass. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
I don't mind the call, giving it to the fullback, thinking he can just kind of plow his way through and pick up the first down. But what you're not expecting is for him to actually lose yardage, and that's exactly the case here. Now changes things a little bit now as they face this 3rd down.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Into space at the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, 49ers.
And the 49er first down. First
And the 49ers have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions.